Okay, so are you ready to dive into some serious high finance?
Always.
Today, we're breaking down BNY Mellon's latest earnings call.
We're talking trillions of dollars in motion, cutting-edge tech, and the intricate systems that keep global finance running.
It's a lot to unpack.
It is, but it's fascinating to see how BNY Mellon is positioning itself for the future and what that could mean for everyone's money.
Speaking of positioning, BNY Mellon just hit a major milestone over $50 trillion in assets under custody and administration.
That's larger than the entire U.S. economy.
It's hard to even fathom that much money.
Yeah.
But what does custody even mean at that scale? Is it like a giant pile of cash they're guarding?
You can think of it as the world's most secure, meticulously organized vault. But instead of just cash, they're holding and managing a mind-boggling array of financial assets. Stocks, bonds, real estate investment trusts for institutions and individuals worldwide.
So they're like the caretakers of the financial system.
Essentially, yes. They ensure everything runs smoothly behind the scenes.
With $50 trillion under their watch, they must have incredible insight into global trends.
Absolutely. That kind of reach gives them a unique perspective on where money is flowing, where the opportunities lie. It also allows them to offer a wider array of services, which is a key part of their strategy.
They're not just aiming to be big, they're aiming to be the most sophisticated, the most versatile player in the game.
Exactly.
I did notice BNY Mellon kept emphasizing this idea of being smart in their earnings call, using terms like One BNY, platforms, and solutions. Is this just corporate jargon, or is there something more to it?
It's not just fancy wording. There's a deliberate strategy at play here. Those buzzwords actually point to a multifaceted approach that allows them to benefit from a variety of market trends, instead of relying on just one type of fee income.
So they're diversifying, hedging their bets.
Exactly. They're adapting to the ever-changing world of finance, aiming to thrive in any economic climate.
Okay, so they're thinking ahead. But how does this translate to the average person like me? What are the key takeaways for someone who's not a Wall Street wizard?
That's the crucial part. This isn't just about Wall Street. It's about how the financial landscape is shifting, and that impacts everyone's financial well-being. So let's break it down. One major takeaway is the rise of ETFs and something called separately managed accounts.
Right, ETFs have become incredibly popular, but what exactly are separately managed accounts and why are they significant?
Imagine having a personal tailor for your investments, someone who curates a portfolio specifically designed to meet your unique goals, your risk tolerance, even your values.
So, like having a personal financial concierge, that sounds amazing, but incredibly expensive.
Traditionally, yes, but that's what's intriguing about BNY Mellon's strategy. They see a future where this level of personalized financial management is no longer a luxury reserved for the ultra-wealthy.
They're aiming to democratize access to these sophisticated investment options. That's a bold vision.
It is.
And speaking of bold, they also seem to be making big moves in the world of alternative investments. What exactly are they, and why should we care?
For a long time, alternative investments like private equity, hedge funds, and certain real estate ventures have been the exclusive domain of billionaires and institutional investors.
Because they require so much money to get started.
Right, and they come with a different set of risks and regulations. BNY Mellon sees a huge opportunity in making these potentially high-return investments accessible to a wider range of investors.
So they're aiming to unlock a whole new world of investment opportunities for the average person.
Exactly. They've launched a platform called AltsBridge, which aims to guide financial advisors through the complexities of the alternative investments world. Imagine a world where access to these potentially high-growth investments isn't limited by your net worth.
That's a game changer.
It could be. That's what BNY Mellon is trying to find out.
This all sounds incredibly complex, but I'm starting to see how these pieces fit together. Do you think this means we're on the verge of a major shift in how we think about investing?
I do. And BNY Mellon is betting big on another factor that's key to this transformation: artificial intelligence.
AI seems to be everywhere these days.
It does, doesn't it?
But in the financial world, it's not just a buzzword, right?
Not at all. BNY Mellon is using AI to become more efficient, offer more sophisticated services, and make their vision of a more inclusive financial system a reality.
So how are they actually using it?
Think of it this way. AI can analyze massive data sets, identify patterns, and spot potential opportunities or risks far faster and more accurately than any human.
It's like giving their human experts AI-powered superpowers.
In a way, yes. For BNY Mellon, this translates into everything from streamlining back-office operations to providing their clients with more insightful investment recommendations.
That makes sense. This all sounds exciting, but should we be concerned about AI replacing human jobs in finance?
It's a valid concern. However, BNY Mellon has been emphasizing the importance of attracting and retaining top talent. They recognize that even with the most advanced AI, you still need skilled individuals to interpret the data, make strategic decisions, and build relationships with clients.
So it's more about collaboration between humans and machines than a complete takeover.
Precisely. It's about leveraging the strengths of both. AI can handle the heavy lifting when it comes to data analysis and automation, freeing up human experts to focus on higher-level tasks that require creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence.
It's like a powerful partnership.
Exactly.
But stepping back from these specific trends, what does BNY Mellon's overall strategy tell us about the future of finance? It seems like they're trying to position themselves as more than just a traditional bank.
I think you're spot on. Their focus on technology, personalized solutions, and expanding access to alternative investments suggests a future where the lines between traditional banking, investment management, and even technology start to blur.
It's like they're building an entirely new financial ecosystem.
And that ecosystem is being designed with resilience in mind. In their earnings call, they discuss their ability to navigate interest rate changes, market volatility, and economic uncertainty. They're diversifying their revenue streams, investing in cutting-edge tech, and building a team that can adapt to a rapidly changing landscape.
It's like they're constructing a ship designed to weather any storm.
A very apt analogy.
But with all this talk of AI, alternative investments, and reshaping the future of finance, is there a risk that BNY Mellon is getting ahead of itself? What could potentially go wrong?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? They're playing a high-stakes game, and there are always risks involved. One potential pitfall is execution risk. It's one thing to have a bold vision. It's another thing entirely to execute it flawlessly. Integrating acquisitions like Archer, successfully implementing AI across all their operations, and attracting the best talent in a fiercely competitive market, these are all significant challenges.
There's a lot that could go wrong, especially in such a complex and fast-paced industry.
And we can't forget about the regulatory landscape, which is constantly evolving, particularly in finance. New regulations could emerge that disrupt their plans or increase their costs.
It's a delicate dance between pushing the boundaries of innovation while staying on the right side of the regulators. But based on their earnings call, it seems like BNY Mellon is aware of these challenges and is actively trying to mitigate the risks.
Absolutely. They're certainly not approaching this blindly. They have a deep understanding of the financial landscape and a track record of successfully navigating complex challenges.
So it sounds like BNY Mellon is making a calculated gamble on the future of finance, and they're betting big on their ability to come out on top. But what does this all mean for the individual investor? Should we be excited or worried about these developments?
That's the crucial question, and it's not a simple one to answer. There are both potential benefits and risks to consider.
I'm all ears. Tell me more about these potential benefits and risks.
On the positive side, BNY Mellon's push towards personalization, alternative investments, and technology-driven solutions could lead to more tailored investment options, potentially higher returns, and a more inclusive financial system overall. However, there's also the risk of increased complexity, unforeseen consequences of new technologies, and the potential for these advancements to exacerbate existing inequalities if not implemented thoughtfully.
It's like any major technological advancement. There's always the potential for both progress and unintended consequences.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that the financial landscape is constantly evolving. What seems like a sure bet today could be old news tomorrow.
So the key takeaway here is that knowledge is power. The more we understand these trends, the better equipped we'll be to navigate the complexities of the financial world and make informed decisions about our own financial futures.
Absolutely. And part of that involves staying informed about the strategies and innovations of major players like BNY Mellon. They're not just shaping the future of finance. They're providing a glimpse into what our financial lives might look like in the years to come.
It's like they're holding up a crystal ball, giving us a glimpse into the future of money. But let's be honest, all this talk of trillions of dollars and high-stakes financial strategies can be a bit overwhelming for the average person. So to bring it back down to earth, what are some concrete things listeners can do to stay ahead of the curve and make sure they're not left behind in this rapidly evolving financial landscape?
That's a great question. First and foremost, don't be afraid to ask questions. Whether it's your financial advisor, a trusted financial expert, or even just doing your own research online, the more you understand about the forces shaping the financial world, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions.
And I imagine staying informed goes beyond just reading headlines.
Absolutely. It's about diving deeper, seeking out diverse perspectives, and developing a critical eye. Remember, the financial world is full of jargon, hype, and conflicting opinions.
So it's crucial to be discerning about where you get your information from and to always consider the source.
Precisely. And don't be afraid to challenge assumptions or ask dumb questions. Sometimes the most basic questions can lead to the most profound insights.
It's like they say, the only dumb question is the one you don't ask.
So true.
But getting back to BNY Mellon, they seem to be placing a huge bet on their ability to attract and retain top talent in this new world they're building. They've mentioned it several times in this earnings call.
That's a crucial point. You can have all the cutting-edge technology and a brilliant strategy, but without the right people to execute it, it's all for nothing.
Right, it's like having a state-of-the-art kitchen but no chef to create the masterpiece.
Exactly.
So how does a financial giant like BNY Mellon plan to compete in the war for talent, especially in a world where top performers have more options than ever before?
It's a question they're grappling with, and it goes beyond just offering bigger paychecks and bonuses. Today's top talent, especially in tech-driven fields, is looking for more than just financial rewards. They want to work for a company that aligns with their values, offers opportunities for growth and learning, and provides a sense of purpose.
They want to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves, something that's making a real difference in the world.
Exactly. It's about creating a culture of innovation, collaboration, and impact. And from what we've seen, BNY Mellon seems to be taking this to heart. Their focus on building platforms, embracing AI, and creating a more inclusive financial system suggests they understand the kind of environment that will attract top talent.
It's like they're creating a magnet for those who want to be at the forefront of innovation and shape the future of finance. But this brings up a final, thought-provoking question. If BNY Mellon is successful in its ambitions, if they truly do become the architects of a more personalized, accessible, and tech-driven financial system, what might that mean for the average investor, for someone like me?
That's the multi-trillion-dollar question, and it's one that only time can answer definitively. But I think it has the potential to be incredibly empowering. Imagine a world where your investment portfolio is not just a collection of assets, but a reflection of your individual goals, values, and aspirations, carefully curated and managed with the assistance of sophisticated technology and a team of experts who are always looking out for your best interests. Imagine a world where the opportunities for wealth creation are no longer limited by your zip code, your net worth, or your level of financial expertise.
Yeah.
That's the future that BNY Mellon is working towards, and it's a future that has the potential to benefit everyone.
That's an incredibly optimistic vision and one I'm certainly hoping becomes a reality. It's been fascinating unpacking BNY Mellon's big quarter and what it reveals about the future of finance. So much to think about.
It's been a pleasure exploring these ideas with you.
Same here.
Remember, the world of finance is in a constant state of evolution. By staying curious, asking questions, and seeking out diverse perspectives, we can all become more informed participants in this dynamic and ever-changing landscape.
Absolutely. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the heart of BNY Mellon's strategies and what they signal for the future of finance. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.